Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Royal Blue Tarot. This is going to be a collective reading. It's divinely designed and aligned that we are here in this space together. My intention is that you receive the messages for your most optimal and opulent life experience. If you are here, you are spiritual royalty, and there are messages here for you. I pray that you receive the messages that you need to hear, not that you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Go ahead and take a couple of deep cleansing breaths and set your intentions. Why are you here? What is it that you would like to know? What are you seeking clarity on? What drew you here today? All right, I'm just going to shuffle the tarot a couple times really quickly. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers for your likes, comments, shares, all of the people booking personal readings. I thank you so much. It's been an honor and a privilege to read for you, to connect with you, to deliver divine messages from God. I am offering half off of readings for 3 more days, the rest of October here. Happy Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. The Death card was one of the first cards I saw when I started the shuffle today. Let's go ahead and tap into your reading. I know the camera's shaking, you guys. I need to not have it touching the table. Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective today? What's the energy of the collective today, Spirit? What are we talking about today? 5 of Pentacles, feeling lost, out in the cold, going through changes within your finances, changes within other people. There's a connection where it seems like you're getting through a tough time with someone. Winter could be significant. We have the 5 of Swords, definitely dealing with conflict, especially in regards to others, walking away from things that no longer serve you. For some reason, I'm picking up on divine masculine energy today. It's been a while. It's been a while since I have tuned in and tapped into your energy. It's 13:55 on the clock, which gives me death and 5 and 5. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for that confirmation. It's the same energy that I was picking up on as we started this shuffle. You're being asked to be brave at this time so that you can move forward. 8 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups and the Devil card. You're working through your shadows so that you can get to this. Absolutely beautiful. You have a goal. You clearly have a goal. You're moving towards something here. You're wanting reunion, celebration. I'm picking up on that Empress energy. You're evolving because of the loss, the changes, everything that you're going through within your life right now, and how you're trying to get back to a specific person. It could be even just getting back to like connecting to your divine feminine energy. But I'm heavily picking up the fact that you're wanting to connect with a specific person. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that, 5-5-13. It was just 13:55 on the clock, and we have 5-5-13. Definitely big confirmation. You're going through a change. You're going through a rebirth. You're experiencing an ego death. You're learning how to hold the burdens of your life. You're gaining spiritual maturity at this time. Absolutely beautiful, Divine Masculine. Welcome back. I've missed you. I ain't gonna hold you. I've missed you a little bit. I feel like we've been talking so much to Divine Feminine energy lately. And, you be coming up. You be coming up. But this specifically is for the Divine Masculines today. And if you're a feminine back for this reading, this must have something to do with someone that you're connected to. 2 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I'm not sure which one came first. Haha, the chicken or the egg, right? That's significant with this connection as well. I'm not sure which one came first. Love or desire, something of that nature. So you're going through this transformation because of this connection, confirmation. It's been slow, it's been a process, but it's tangible, and you're working towards union. You're putting your own boundaries down. I'm getting that you're no longer getting in your own way. You're accepting the change what God has you moving through in your life to cause you to truly evolve and become the person that you were always meant to be. You know, you've been wearing a mask for quite a bit of time. You've been avoiding. This has been a long time coming for you. That's too many cards, but I did see the Ten of Cups and the Hierophant. So again, this connection, you're going after what makes you happy. A lot about healing, wanting to have a conversation with this Empress. I've seen the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Swords so far in this reading. So heavy on the Empress energy and doing the things in your daily life to where you're able to actually reconnect. Thank you, Spirit. Six of Cups. I mean, and the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Definitely tapping into this energy. You're feeling super burdened in your life right now. You're trying to find balance. You're juggling your finances. You're sitting in a place of discontent, but this is helping to reestablish a foundation in you because you were so focused on friendships, partying, low vibrational things, surface level connections. Thank you, Spirit. And this Empress of yours, this divine feminine energy, is so much deeper than that. I'm being drawn to the Scorpio card. Again, happy Scorpio season to all my Scorpios out there. With the Death card in the center, now I done lost my thoughts. I'm over here talking about happy birthday to the Scorpios. This transformation, okay, yes, thank you, Spirit, is that this person is a deep person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could have been dealing with a water sign. You both could be water signs. I don't really know. I'm picking up on that Cancer, Leo energy that's been coming up really hot in the collective reads for the last couple of days. But this person is deep. Nothing superficial about this connection. This is causing a spiritual awakening for you, Kundalini rising, a heart chakra opening, but all of your chakras are coming back into balance. You're understanding where you've been in survival mode for all of these years, and this connection has so much to do with that. The Six of Cups with the Two of Cups out here on the board, and we saw the Eight of Cups at the beginning of the reading at the bottom of the deck. You're walking away from things that are no longer serving you. And it's this connection that has been the catalyst. Hello to my twin flamers. That is something that happens on the twin flame journey is you go through a spiritual awakening. You step into your divine mission and purpose. But it's a connection that causes an awakening that no other connection in your life has gotten you to take accountability, has gotten you to see things from a different perspective, like this specific connection has done for you. Okay, it's a challenging situation, but it's caused you to grow. Three of Swords with the square energy. You're sitting in this place of isolation. You're learning how to find the light within yourself. You're learning how to be independent, no longer codependent. Thank you, Spirit, with that Devil energy. You're most likely even recognizing that there is a level of codependency. Three of Swords showing itself again is saying how having a healing conversation with this Empress is something that's been really heavy on your mind. And it's something that is also assisting you to evolve and grow. You wanting to communicate because you had an issue with communication in the past, you desiring to communicate, you wanting to have the strength to move forward in a connection is causing tremendous spiritual growth for you. I'm really happy for you. I am really happy for you. I'm proud of you. And like I said, I've missed you. Welcome back. Three of Swords for the third time in the reading. This is going to be, you're experiencing difficult conversations with people that you love. As you're desiring to have this conversation with the Empress, as you're navigating all of these changes, all of this conflict, you're having significant conflict in your life, especially in regards to money and your communication. You're feeling conflicted within your thoughts as far as like, what do you want to say to this person, but also navigating the arguments, the disagreements with, I'm picking up on the people that you chose over this Empress. Could be friends, family, could be both, could be another partner. But either way it goes, you're navigating significant conflict. And this is what is assisting you to understand your truth. It's connecting you to your truth. Something about your throat chakra, something about you not speaking up for yourself or just standing in your truth in your life. Even your commitment to this Empress, to this divine feminine, no gender in tarot. This could be a same-sex couple. I could be talking to a feminine who's in masculine energy. There's no gender in tarot. Take it how it resonates. Thank you so much for being mature okay, and taking the messages how they resonate. So this conversation that you want to have, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is something, there's a lot going on here, lots of messages, lots of downloads here. So thank you so much for your patience. You're going through a time of restoration and healing. We have the Star card here with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Eight of Wands. So there is a faded, so much of this has been faded, okay? The tower, the change, the karma that you've been experiencing, the healing that you're undergoing, this is all by divine orchestration. This is something that you have not had control over, which is why you're experiencing an ego death, which is why this is transforming you, because you don't necessarily have control over this. This is very karmic. With the Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands showing itself multiple times, even the tower being 16, it's a multiple of an 8. So this is very karmic. Before we walk into this season, even the Star card reduces to an 8. Before we walk into this year of the 10, this year of the 9, this is your time to make amends. This is your time to be accountable. If you want to shift timelines, because this connection, you really got a taste of who you were. You really got a taste of who you were in this connection with this Empress. It was a very high level soulmate that you connected with, but you were in very low vibrational karmic energy. This person was doing some mirroring of that as well. You guys had similar wounds, low self-worth. Definitely. Thank you, Spirit, with that Ace of Cups in the middle of this here. The self-worth, the way that you were able to give love was not up to par because the lack of self-love that you had. And we've been picking up on this too with all of the threes. I'm getting that this has a lot to do with childhood, Gemini energy, the way you communicate. I want to say stunted. It was stunted from when you were a child, something that happened, things with siblings, things with learning. Either way, it could have a significant third house, Gemini placement, but things are turning, things are shifting. The karma that you've been dealing with, the divine intervention that you've been experiencing in your life, it was just 12:21 on the clock. We've been experiencing that synchronicity a lot lately. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. That is 3 and 3. Okay. And again, the mirroring. I'm getting that you're finally seeing things from a different perspective while your Empress is stepping into a brand new cycle. And if you want to do that, I'm getting the image of a butterfly and the death card, transformation, Scorpio. If you want to catch up with your Empress, then you need to go through this chrysalis. You have to go through this deconstructing of yourself. Hello, Saturn retrograding back into Pisces for the third and final time before it moves into Aries, conjunct Neptune at this 0-degree point. This is a pivotal moment for the collective, but also for you, okay? If you want to jump timelines, if you want to catch up to your Empress, if you want to, like, I'm getting that you're going through a rapid, fast transformation and elevation. And it's because, thank you for the confirmation, Spirit, it's because of the fact that you want to catch up to this Empress. You don't want to lose this connection. You're going through so many changes. Finally, thank you. Absolutely beautiful. Because you want a rebirth of this connection. You don't want it to be over and done. I'm hearing done and dusted. You don't want it to be over. You want this connection to be able to be reborn. So you're healing, you're reflecting, you're learning how to nurture yourself, you're making a plan, you're learning how to communicate, you're sitting by yourself, learning how to hold yourself so that you can be more mature to be able to hold this connection. Aquarius energy, a lot about air, a lot about how you're healing your mind. You're thinking about things on a bigger scale with the Four of Wands coming out because you want to have, I'm hearing marriage, commitment. You want to reunite with your person. You want to celebrate. You want to have that stable home foundation. That's also what seems like a wound of yours as well, again, from childhood. Significant wounds in regards to the home, okay? Absolutely amazing that you are surrendering to this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What other messages do we have for Divine Masculine? The Hierophant, I absolutely love it. You're ready for this commitment. You're ready for partnership. You're ready to open up your heart and connect on a deeper level. You're ready to accept the truth of this connection, that this is a high level connection. There's a past life contract. Whenever I see the Hierophant, you can think of soul contracts, past life, like very, I'm seeing the divine witness as well, as if like, thank you, Spirit, for all these confirmations. You were meant to end, to deal with this karma in this lifetime, okay? And especially what I'm getting when I just cut open to the Ten of Swords, is to really end these cycles before you step into this year of the 10. Again, this is your opportunity to timeline jump, okay? Because you missed an opportunity before, but it's as if God is saying, if you really want this connection, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. I'm seeing the Fool card in my mind's eye. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. And I see that that's what you're doing. You're going through a rapid, fast change and transformation because you want to catch up to your person, because you do not want this guard to be up. You want this Queen of Swords to put her guard down. You want this person to feel safe with you again. You want to rebuild this connection. There was a lot of love, a lot of fond memories, but there was also a lot of arguments, a lot of things that really was just out of fear, limiting beliefs. You and this person just triggered each other a lot. And that is normal within a twin flame connection. It is to assist you to wake up to yourself and to your spiritual mission and purpose. With the Hierophant card, Spirit is bringing my attention to the fact that you and this person have a spiritual mission together, potentially spiritual teachers. I did see the High Priestess card. Wow. I mean, I can't make it up. I literally just like the way I just pulled the cards off, and the High Priestess card is what showed, because that's what I was seeing, the High Priestess card. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. I just love that I am tapping into you guys more, and that my readings are just getting more on point. You can tell that the deeper and deeper you get connected with the divine, the tools, the divination tools, it's just an assistance. We're channeling the energy, we're channeling the messages. The cards are assisting us in what our consciousness already knows. Okay, so let me know how this resonates with you. If you don't mind sharing a little bit of your story, I love tapping in with you guys, Divine Masculine, because you guys can be a little hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you're my wild child. And so I love when you're here ready and receptive. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. The fact that you're tapping into your divine feminine energy, you're being more receptive, you're tapping into your intuition, you're listening to your heart, and your heart is guiding you back to this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, with the 77 here, because you were going through, underneath it all, you were very confused. You were very confused. You thought you had options. Spirit has been calling you to balance your energy. The Chariot, Cancer, hello Cancer, a lot of water signs out here on the board here. But the Chariot is about balancing your light and shadow, the yin and yang of yourself, the opposing forces, integrating them and enabling you to move forward. 7 and 7 gives us 14. It's 14:11 on the clock right now. It's 2:11 p.m. That's a big synchronicity for myself, but also for this collective. So I love bringing it up. One of my favorite tarot readers. It's always like 14:11 on the timer. Okay. So 14 is temperance. Okay. Sagittarius energy, but it's about divine balance. It's about integrating. Okay, so this is helping you to finally balance your energies, to finally step out of choosing from a place of shadow. You see how this person, it's as if it's a shadow figure. The clouds, the fact that the emotions, everything is up in the clouds, as if this is about spiritual discernment. Okay, being able to discern through your thoughts and your emotions about what is actually good and what is not. Where are you choosing from your lower mind, and where are you choosing from your highest self? Are you able to discern? And I'm picking up on that scripture that if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally without finding fault. Okay, so I saw the Four of Swords a moment ago. So if you have been praying and meditating, ask God for the wisdom to continue to balance your energies and how you are supposed to be, if it's allowed. Which I'm getting the fact that you're here. There's a message that there is a window. There's still a window of opportunity for you to rectify this situation. I'm hearing right your wrongs, and not to say that anything was necessarily wrong, because it was all divinely guided. Okay. Now, this has been to help you sort through your own illusions. 14 also reduces to a 5. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, I'm telling you, this is to help you to connect to your truth, to help you connect to your intuition, so that you can step into your spiritual mission and purpose. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, they are the two spiritual teachers of the major arcana. So I'm picking up that this is a very divine, highly spiritual connection, that you both are chosen ones, like the 144, if you relate to being a chosen one or something like that. But this is a very significant relationship that I'm getting. The divine has been assisting for this to come back together, but there's always free will. And your feminine, like I said, with that 1221, thank you, Spirit, for just guiding me on these messages. With the 1221 showing up, you're finally seeing things from a different perspective. But this person is moving into a new cycle. Thank you, Spirit. With this Ace of Pentacles, this Empress, thank you, Spirit. I cannot make it up. I'm just going to go ahead and take all of these. This Empress has worked through their shadows, okay? Has accepted the challenge to see the light, to see the benefit of this, what seemed like a dark situation. She's alchemized this energy, okay? He, she, whatever, okay? They've alchemized this energy. 331, 133 is significant here. But this Empress, you see how it's like she's walking through a portal, this portal here. She has followed the yellow brick road. Okay, she has something about the Wizard of Oz is significant. Maybe the movie Wicked or something like that. Defying gravity. This person has flown. Yes, the butterfly. This person has grown her wings. Okay, Red Bull, if you will, Taurus energy with the Hierophant. This person has grown their wings and is chasing the bag. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just 21, 22 on the timer. Maybe 21, 21. So this person is walking through the portal. She's done it on the inside, and now she's doing it on the outside. It's an inside job first, as within, so without. This person has gone through their dark night of the soul. They've transformed on the inside. They've turned into the butterfly. They've gone through the chrysalis, okay? So now this person is getting into their masculine energy. They are moving forward with a creative project. They're finding community. They're celebrating with others. They're emotionally connecting with others, and they're waiting on their ships to come in. Something about a creative project that's really going to bring this person a lot of wealth. And I'm also picking up that you don't necessarily want to miss out on this. I'm getting that you were supposed to be a part of this. You guys, again, spiritual teachers, had a mission together. There was something about working together. I'm not seeing the Three of Pentacles out here, but I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles in my mind's eye. And you were supposed to be this person's like protector, you were supposed to be the emperor of this empress's life. But again, you're all the way back here and on the floor, and there's the Hermit card. You had to go through this space. Okay, I got it. You had to go through this space of being alone. Thank you, Spirit. I love this. 944 could be a synchronicity. Heavy on the Cancer energy. Heavy on doing an inside job. Heavy on your IC. Heavy on your inner child. Things that happen within the home, within your private self, that really caused for you to hold back from this connection. You were stubborn. You didn't want to give. But the Five of Pentacles, that's what started your reading. You finally had to let go. You had to let go of being stubborn. And this feminine, this relationship is what is assisting you to do that. This has been a major catalyst for you to change. The Hermit card, you finally, I don't get that you necessarily wanted to go within, but I'm getting that you surrendered to finally go within so that you can get into your Eight of Pentacles. Like this is, thank you. And there's that Three of Pentacles. There's so many messages coming through, but this is what's helped you to finally go within, to be able to do the work. And you have an opportunity to catch up to this Empress, but that's going to be up to you. It's up to you. What do you see? What do you think is possible? What are you saying? What are you doing? Are you being practical? There's a lot of desire here, a lot of Wands energy here. We got the Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, with the Two of Wands, with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm picking up on is you definitely desire this person. You're definitely very passionate about this. But what I'm also picking up with this, all of these wands, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 wands. Definitely heavy on the wanting to communicate, heavy on the rapid movement, forward movement, growth. Okay, moving forward. Absolutely beautiful. Navigating conflict, making decisions. You have a lot of passion, but what I'm also not necessarily feeling about all of these wands is that can't be the only thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to ground this energy, and that's okay. Maybe that's what I don't see. Thank you, Spirit. I ain't trying to talk about you, but we do have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. but it's as if like you have all of this passion, but you're moving so slowly. You know what I'm saying? As if you're, and look at that. It's the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Cups. It's like you have to be willing to end these things. I'm getting that you're taking a long time to end these things that you know needs to happen. It's like just surrender. Now that's going to be up to you. You have free will, but you have to surrender to this process as if you're being slow to surrender. And the risk is this 10 of cups. I'm getting 10-10. Okay, the risk is you losing out on this 10 of cups, and you're going to be trying to rush in impulsively to try to have victory and success with this person. But I'm telling you, like, your person is not in the same place anymore. Okay, so all of your desire and everything that you have for this person, um, I'm going to go ahead and put them here. I'm going to go ahead and put them here. All of the desire, you wanting to move forward towards this person is absolutely beautiful, but I am going to say something about your pace. Now, it's beautiful that you're grounded, that you're being practical and everything, but this is where you have to take it how it resonates, because this is a collective read. Are you being slow? Are you still being stubborn? Okay, Taurus energy, fixed energy. Are you moving slow out of being stubborn, or are you moving slow because that's just what you have to do right now? And that only you know. You know what I'm saying? So be honest with yourself here. What's up with this Queen of Swords in reverse, Spirit? What else do you want to say about this? Four of Wands. Yeah, you want this person to put their guard down. You want to have this celebration, this union. Heavy on the twin flame connection, 11-11. Again, all of these wands. The nostalgia, you want to heal the heartbreak. I'm getting it as if the commitment and everything, you have all of this desire, but low key, what I want to see is more earth energy. What I want to see is you being more grounded and secure. I do see the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is 9 Pentacles. Like maybe you're working on your finances because you want to be able to come in and work with this person. You want to give to this person. You want to rebalance the scales. You're being called to do that. A lot of Pentacles. See, thank you, Spirit, because I'm not seeing the Pentacles out here on the board, but this is the underlying energy. This is what you don't see coming. Look at all of these Pentacles. 11 and 6, that's 17 Pentacles, the Star, which reduces to an 8. Heavy on the 8. This is your karma. You having to do the work inside. God is calling you to do this. The trumpet, this judgment card. God is calling you to do this. Again, the cycle is closing. Next is the World card. Complete endings, and that's it. Moving forward, a new cycle. The book is closed, the chapter is over with, and we're moving on to something new. So if reciprocating, and again, balancing the scales, a lot about karma here. We just got out of Libra season, and now here we are at Scorpio season, which Scorpio rules the 8th house traditionally, death and transformation, and also in regards to finances. So it seems like there's something to do with other people's money that has to do with the holdup, people that you got involved with that maybe you shouldn't have invested in. It's affecting you moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. I'm picking up on that's what that Knight of Pentacles is about. Whatever you invested in has you not being able to commit and invest with this person. So you're going to have to figure out how to cut the ties. That was that Knight of Pentacles to the 10 of Swords. There's there's an ending that you know what you need to do. And that's going to take a lot of hard work. It's something to do with your finances that you are going to be able to recover. But God is talking to you like, look, I'm getting like, this is your last chance. All right. And then we see the Hermit and more of that Four of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles underneath the deck. What you don't see, the underlying energy. The only Pentacles that we have out here is this Five of Pentacles, like you having to navigate this change. And we do have the Four of Wands twice out here. We have a lot of double confirmations here. Again, a lot of Wands energy. Your passion, your desire to move forward is great, but are you grounding that energy into something tangible? Is it going to be sustainable? Is it going to be long lasting? These are questions that you have to ask yourself. It can't just be about what you want. Even the Sun card out here, again, card of Leo. You could have a significant Leo placement where it's all about, I'm hearing it's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you, 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 you. It can't be all about you. I'm seeing the Six of Wands in my mind, and I did see that as if you're, and the Knight of Swords is right in front of the Six of Wands, as if you're wanting to rush in and be impulsive in a sense with the truth now, because you want some sort of success and validation. And I'm getting spirits telling me you need to check that energy. It's 14:22 on the clock, which is 2:22 in the afternoon, 2:22, which reduces to a 6. as if you need to check that energy. Are you doing things purely out of the need for validation or because it's just what you want? Or is it grounded? Is it reciprocal? Is it going to be something sustainable? Are you thinking about the other person as well? Because what I'm picking up on is that that might have been an issue that you had in the past, is not considering the other person. Two of Swords, being indecisive, making choices, calling a truce. Are you able to think about both sides? Thank you, Spirit. So what else do we have to say about this? Let's get some final messages here. It's kind of too many, but the Page of Cups in reverse, the Moon, all of these came out in reverse. The King of Wands, the Moon, the Page of Cups. As if you're resisting this inner child healing, you're resisting apologizing, you're resisting facing your fears, you're resisting coming out of a state of illusion. But you know what? God is helping you with that, because we got Neptune that just retrograded back into Pisces as well. This is your time. This is your time to get real, okay? The King of Wands can be someone who wears a mask. Heavy Leo energy, heavy Cancer Leo energy. Again, it's been coming out a lot in the readings lately. This is a time for you to truly drop the facade. To truly drop the facade. Heal your inner child. Maybe all of this is happening internally. Maybe internally you're dropping the mask. Maybe internally you're acknowledging your fears. Maybe internally you're recognizing this inner child work that needs to be done. But it needs to be something that really shows up on the outside. It needs to be, it's as if you don't want to be seen in that. You want victory and success. And you, again, I just saw the Queen of Pentacles in the World card. I'm telling you, the portal, the cycle is closing. You're running out of time. And I'm not even trying to like scare you or fear monger or anything like that. I'm just picking up on the energy. Your Empress is moving on. The Divine Feminine is moving on. The Divine Feminine is open to what's next. And I'm getting that you're still holding on to the past. You could have an issue with holding on to the past. There's a lot of stuff about your childhood, home. The way you reciprocate energy is something that you're still healing. And it's like, again, the Eight of Wands, that death card, the eighth, like rapid transformation and growth. Like you got to kick it into high gear, bro. You're going to have to kick it into high gear. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? You don't have to do nothing. But, you know, again, finding your inner security, your sense of self. 9 and 6, which it still reduces that devil energy, which is a 6. King of Pentacles, again, grounding your energy. King of Cups. This is what God is calling you to do, to find balance within yourself, to be able to bring justice, to move things to calmer waters, to have a conversation that's going to bring peace. But you have to face your fears. You have to be strong. Heavy Leo energy here in this energy read. But this person is wish fulfillment for you. You know that this person is what makes you happy. There's a slight sense of obsession. There's a sense of being tied to this person, picking up on that twin flame, the soulmate connection. But you have to be able to find this inner harmony, this sense of self-content, this sense of independence, but like truly knowing that you have everything that you need within inside of yourself. The 9 of Cups comes after the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you in search of what truly makes you happy, knowing that you can walk away from everything because you have everything that you need within yourself. There's something about your self-worth, your self-value. Thank you, Spirit, that was affected in childhood. There's something that you need to revisit in regard to your childhood that I'm getting that you have been resisting. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for these messages. What other final messages do you have for the Divine Masculine Collective? Page of Swords. Being open-minded. Look at all of these swords here. That's 9 swords. The anxiety that you feel about learning something new, about returning, thank you, Spirit, about revisiting your childhood is what I'm getting. But it's really going to help you when it comes to your communication. When it comes to, there's something about the innocence of your mind. There a heartbreak that you experience due to some sort of issue with, like, I don't know, family, something from your past, because this person's holding 3 swords and the 5 of swords. It's like, this is why you're so argumentative, why you like ego battles, why you play mind games. There's a sense of arguing for your own limitations is what I'm picking up on, due to something that happened in your childhood, or it could be just like a past connection or something like that. But a lot of issues within your communication that stems from you needing to be more open-minded, revisiting something from your past and learning from it. Heavy on the being open-minded and learning. And that is what is going to take you to the 6 of Wands. This is what's really going to take you to true validation and success, but validation within yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy of the six is super heavy in this energy read. Um, Not seeking validation from others, but do you feel validated within yourself? Do you feel successful? Do you feel good about being seen for who you truly are? This is messages for somebody. Final messages. All right, Spirit. The world, I'm telling you, oh my God, wow, with the Magician at the bottom. This person, they're about to be successful. I just see the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot going on with this person, and it's major arcana as well. This person is moving on. This person has allowed for a new birth, for a rebirth. Wow, new birth, I don't know. This person has allowed for the death and transformation in their life. They have recognized their truth. They have really gone to God. They've made a promise to themselves. They're committed to themselves regardless, and they're walking into a brand new cycle for themselves. 4, 5, 3, 3, 4, 5 is what I'm getting. Even though it's like not in order, it's still here. The energy of 3, 4, and 5. This person is progressing. They're manifesting victory and success. This person, whatever they're creating, whatever they're working on, they're going to be very successful. They're going to be recognized. I'm also picking up on there's a tinge of jealousy about this person. The energy of the star has been really relevant within this collective lately. I even went out to meet with someone, and we sat at table number 17. The energy of the star, as if both of you guys are stars, but you haven't stepped into your star power because you've been seeking validation, looking for love in all the wrong places. What's what I'm hearing. You've been seeking validation from an external place, like you're seeking external validation. You want people to like you, love you, celebrate you, congratulate you, but there's something about that you don't really have that within yourself. There's something about your self-worth, the way you see yourself, and you want other people to validate you. You want people to see you the way you need to see yourself. And it's the mirroring. That's the mask. You can only get what you give. You're met where you are. The world is a mirror. So you're receiving a false sense of validation. But this person, coming back to this person, they're manifesting, like I said, a whole new world, a whole new cycle. And they're about to be seen and recognized for whatever it is that they're doing. And I'm picking up on something about how you guys were supposed to be doing this together. Heavy energy on the 6, heavy energy of divine soul aligned partnership, high level connection, spiritual teachers working together, something that you guys were supposed to create together. You guys are equals. I've been picking up on this with the twin flame card, this 1111 card. You guys are equals, but you haven't seen yourself in that way. This person mirrored something to you. This person mirrored to you how to set boundaries. This person taught you a lot. And there's something about this person that you want. You want something that they have, but you were supposed to be with this person. Now, again, this is a collective read, so everyone's not going to necessarily come into union with this person, but whatever, whoever's watching this reading, there's messages here for you in regards to this. If you're meant to come back together with this person, you have to heal this sense of needing external validation, seeking validation from other people, because that's what had you connect with people that broke your heart. That's what had you investing in people that had you having to look at things from a different perspective. Like, why was I so attracted to this? That's the mirroring. You get what you give. You were attracted to people like you, and you done got involved with people. All of the conflict that you're moving through is because now you're experiencing externally how you truly treat yourself. This person's walking into a new cycle, and I'm getting also that you need to find your sense of self-sufficiency. You need to find your sense of internal happiness, your sense of internal security, feeling secure, content, happy with who you are, to where you're not wearing a mask, so that you can come into this 10 of Cups, so that you can have this happy home, happy family, so that you can open your mind up. Because if you were to step into this new cycle with this person, like, your thinking would have to change. Your thinking would have to change. If you over here moving from a state of fear and stuff like that, this person has come out of that. This person is moving through the fear. This person is not letting fear stop them. And they have changed so much. They're committed to themselves, and they're committed to their future. And you would have to match that energy. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. When I seen that a moment ago, and I had saw the Queen of Pentacles, those are a match. You would have to be a match. So it's like the divine is giving you an opportunity to experience a rapid, fast transformation, because you have been resisting it. You've been resisting it. But this person, I'm telling you, This person is growing, stepping into that bag. You're manifesting a way to be able to reciprocate this connection, and I love it. We're finally getting pentacles in regards to this, all this wands energy. You definitely have love, and you want this person, you desire this person, but now we're grounding the energy. You're ready to come in. Absolutely beautiful. With the Eight of Wands to the Tower and the Ace of Cups, again, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity here. They're at 40:04 on the clock. Like, you have an opportunity to change, to come in, to have this renewal of love. But again, there's something about self-love, overcoming your own fear of moving forward. Sagittarius energy is coming in really heavy with the chart, but also that Leo energy. Um, Aries, Leo, Sag, all of it. But this Tower, Scorpio energy, okay, with this Ace of Cups, again, the water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you have an opportunity to grow, to heal, to move forward, to allow for the crumbling of the towers, allow for the divine intervention in your life, because there is a renewal of love. First of all, your love for yourself, but also a renewal of love in regards to this person. Let's get one more card. One more card, Spirit. What else do you have to say? One more tarot card in regards to this connection, Spirit. What does the Divine Masculine need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for the opportunity to connect with you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you for sharing life with us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to experience life with you. Thank you, Lord. Too many cards. Way too many cards. All right, Temperance wanted to come out twice. All right, the Devil, healing your shadows. It's like there's an addiction, and again, this is the energy of the Six. So this is gonna be difficult for you. And there's that Temperance to the Fool again. You're giving an opportunity to find balance. Balance is you're being assisted in order to have this new beginning. You're really anxious about it. You're sitting in a space, there's shame, you're nervous about this communication, but this is really going to propel you forward. If you want this connection, you have to fight through the shadows. I'm getting that you're completing a dark night of the soul. It's helping you to transform. You have an opportunity, thank you, Spirit, with this opposition energy, which is again giving me the energy of the moon, working through your fears. It's an opportunity for you to get through this integration. And I absolutely love that for you. This Six of Wands, this validation that you want, this success that you want is available to you. Do not be afraid of this dark night of the soul. Do not be afraid of the thoughts. Do not be afraid of the healing. Do not be afraid of communicating. Do not be afraid of showing your true self. Do not be afraid of ending these painful cycles, of kicking these people out of your life, of walking away from relationships, situations, environments that do not serve you, because this love, this harmony is waiting for you. The energy of the Six, super heavy, 6-9, Cancer. Love. It's not about being by yourself. The Hermit, the 9, being isolated, being willing to go off and be alone. That's a spiritual teacher as well. But it's about the love. It's about the reciprocity. It's about, I'm still seeing the equal sign here. It's about the soul aligned connection. It is not meant for man to be alone. That's why we have partnership. Okay, I'm picking up heavy on Aries, Libra, axis, the ascendant and descendant. Who are you without the other? Who are we without self? It is the light and darkness, that chariot energy that I'm seeing, heavy on the Cancer energy. And even with the Devil, it seems like it's bad, but it's all God. It's all light. How would you know light if you didn't know darkness? How would you know happiness if you didn't know sadness? You know what I'm saying? It's all necessary. It's about integrating them, and facing your fears is going to have you walking into this new portal, is what I'm getting with this person. Throat chakra blockage. Like, be willing to speak. Be willing to speak up for yourself. Be willing to communicate. You're being activated. You're being initiated at this time, and there is success. There is recognition. I'm getting that you and this person are going to be recognized for getting through this chaos. This has been a really beautiful energy read. I'm so grateful. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you feel called or led, please feel free to share a little bit of your story, Even if you just drop a black heart, okay, I'll just take that, even divine masculine, whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever floats your boat, finds your lost remote. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. 444 on the clock. Okay, I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.